So good afternoon to all. Hope you all are doing great. So today in this video we'll be discussing about Suzlon Energy. So we'll see the company fundamentals and also we'll see what are the latest changes that happened in the company. That is mainly we'll focus on pledging on this particular company which was reduced if we compare with the previous quarter, and also we'll see the technicals and we'll try to find out the next possible levels. And people who are new to the channel can definitely subscribe the channel, and you can request any stock that you want an analysis so that I will make a video on them. So definitely mention in the comment section. So in previous videos we have discussed about some of the stocks which were mentioned in the comment section. So do watch them so that you will have an idea. So we'll discuss about Suzlon. So first we'll see the overview and then we'll see the shareholding pattern. Okay, if you see the current market price of Suzlon Energy, you can see it is almost around 4.05, and if you see market cap of this particular company is almost around 3,300 crores. Okay, and if you see the industry PE is around 17.58, and currently there is no PE because company is under losses. So simple reason, that's why there is no PE for the company. But when you see book value is currently in negative, so that is also we can say a drawback for the company. And if you see deliveries are almost around 80.32. So whenever Suzlon name comes, we go to the past. When you go back to the past, we see that stock has given a very heavy correction almost after the 2008 financial crisis, when it was almost around 400 rupees, and later it has continuously started correcting. The main reasons we know, the company management also, and also because of the amount of pledging and financials also, we can say downgraded the stock. So currently we know that the management is changed, and also the pledging is also getting reduced, but we cannot come to a conclusion that the bottom of the stock is formed. So financial should also improve, so then only we can say that the stock in future will have a good movement. So we'll see the fundamentals. So first we'll see the shareholding. So if we see the shareholding summary of Suzlon Energy, you can see that most of the holding is almost present with the public itself. So we can see 61.7% is with the public, and if we see other institutions are having almost around 16.4. It may be mutual fund houses as well. So we'll see which mutual funds are having holding. And next, if we see promoter is having very less holding, almost 18.9%, and rest of all FIIs are having very minor quantity. So when we see the promoter holding, so we can see that almost the holding is flat. Again in June 2019, you can see the stake is slightly reduced. For almost 1% stake is reduced by promoter. So if you see almost in 2018, 19.8% was present with the promoter, and he kept that particular holding flat. But in June 2020, you can see almost 1% decrease is present. So this particular holding is not that satisfactory. So whenever we analyze, we see that promoter holding should be minimum 50 plus. So then only we can say that in future even the promoter is feeling that the company will perform better. So here the promoter holding is not satisfactory. And if we see the pledging, if you compare in June 2018, you can see almost 99.4% pledging was present, but later he kept decreasing. And if we compare with the March quarter, when it was 76.3, and now you can see it is almost 55. So minor decrease is present in pledging. So that is okay, but shareholding should also increase. The promoter should increase the shareholding as well. Okay, next when we see historical DIS holding, so DIS holding was almost present in June 2018, but later completely it has reduced to 0%. So no DIS are having any holding. And next when we see historical FIIs holding, you can see that has remained, and there was a slight decrease in that as well when we compare with previous years. So in June 2018 almost 9.3% was there, but later it has reduced, and see currently you can have almost around 2.9%. So okay, satisfactorily FIIs are having holding as compared to DIS. There is no holding for DIS only. So FIs are having still hope on this particular company. Okay, if we see the mutual fund holdings, if we see there are only three mutual fund houses which are having stake in this particular company. So first one is Motilal Oswal Nifty Small Cap, which was having almost we can see around 38.99 rupees crore AUM assert under management. So that is the total amount, and you can see it has increased the stake if we compare from June 2020 to if we compare with May 2020, there is a change. So increase is there. So number of shares have increased. That is monthly basis the shares have increased. And rest of all, another one is also Motilal Oswal Nifty, and last one is ICICI Pru. So ICICI Pru has reduced a little bit of quantity but not a heavy quantity. So if we see the number of mutual fund houses buying, holding and selling, the blue color bar is nothing but the holders, and the green color one is the buying, and red color one is the selling. So if we compare with the previous quarters, we can see selling was not that much present, but you can see that holding as well as buying is happening. Okay. So we know that Q4 results of this were not satisfactory, even though Q1 have not been declared. So Q1 should be declared. So that also might affect the share price in coming days. Okay, when we see the financials of Suzlon Energy, or that is the March 2020 quarter, we can see the revenue has almost dropped around 54.73. So everything in income is not there because it is in loss. So the company wise, we know that the future is green energy, but important thing is that will the government, we can say the government will cooperate with this particular company, or will all the contracts go to Adani Green? So we know that Adani Green is having a very good support of the government because it has a good support from BJP. So will this particular stock get that particular support, and will it get the contracts in the near term future is the big question. So company wise, green energy, that is satisfactory. Even we have Urja Global. So will these companies, because solar energy, wind energy is the future, so will these companies get the chance, and will it compete with Adani Green is the biggest question. So when we see Adani Green, so when BJP government has formed, you can see these particular stocks have given a huge rally. You can see the fair value of Adani Green itself is 30 rupees, and you can see current market price almost around 350 plus. So that is the, we can see, importance of government in any particular stock. So results wise, they should also improve. So then only we can say that in future there will be a good movement. And if we see in December 2019 as well, the revenue was dropped 40.08. So in March 2020, 50% drop was there. So that there is also increase in the percentage drop, and net income, everything was also negative in previous quarters. Okay, if we see the volume analysis, so this is very important, especially when we focus on penny stocks. The volume analysis itself gives us the bottom and when again reversal will happen. So when you see the 14th August 2020, you can see almost 47.3%. We can see deliverable quantity was little more as compared to the traded quantity. And if we compare with the previous weekly, monthly and 6 months averages, the time the traded quantity was very huge, and we can see when it monthly averages, if we compare, we can see traded quantity was very huge. That's why the stock also was in complete correction mode. So when we take any trade in this particular stocks, in positional or swing trade, we get maximum amount of profit, because penny stocks, when they start hitting upper circuit, again they start hitting lower circuits because operators exit at that particular point of time. So for swing traders or positional traders, these particular stocks give a huge amount of profit. So next, when we see the other indicators, we see the momentum of the stock is almost okay, and it may show further movement. That's completely we'll see on technical charts. The levels are very important. So what RSI and money flow index is suggesting, so both of them are almost they have you can say given a rise from the oversold region. So they are not completely in oversold region, but they're almost present just above that. So it indicates that definitely in further sessions it must go to the overbought region. So that should happen. So then only we can again say that correction will happen. So we'll see the levels. So now the levels are very important. So I'll take to the technical charts and we'll see on 1 day, and we'll see what are the next supports and resistances. So we are back with the 1 day chart. So in 1 day chart, what can you see here? So you can see a very good support at this particular point, that is 3.65, from where the stock has significantly started showing some sort of reversal. So we know that the stock was opening continuously and it was in downtrend. So I think on Monday as well, the stock will again open and will have a movement. So if you do the back testing and if you go to same level which it was opened in the previous sessions, let me show you. So when it has opened at this particular point, you can see how well the movement was seen. Almost it has gone to 6 rupees plus, and later it has shown some correction. So the same pattern you can now see again. So again tomorrow if it opens, then definitely you may aim for this particular target. Okay, for swing trading, I'm trading for swing, or it may be long term. Long term completely depends upon the management and results. So if everything goes well, then definitely that 6 rupees above it may go. But I'm telling in terms of positional. So if it respects this particular level, then definitely the same pattern may repeat and this particular level also may be achieved. So that is on basis of technical levels. So whatever happens in between, again that will reflect the share price. And similarly, when we see money flow index as well, it is almost above oversold region and is showing some sort of potential. So definitely whenever it reaches overbought region, then only correction happens. So whenever it reaches here, again it starts correcting. So that is the basic principle. So watch these levels. So tomorrow again if it opens on Monday, then definitely you can enter. Okay, and see that whenever you are getting maximum amount of profit, try to dilute that particular amount, and again hold only the profit, remove your investment and hold your profit for long term. So that is some sort of we can say creatively we are earning good amount of profit. So next on 1 week chart as well, you can see it is taking a very good support near the 20 EMA as well as the 50 EMA. So which is almost around we can see 3.85 where it has taken the support. So current price is 4.05. So immediate resistance for it is around 4.30. So if it breaks that particular level, then we can see a very good movement. So when it has given breakout from this particular 4.30, it has given a very good move and went to 6 rupees level. So focus on those levels. So major supports are 3.85 and next targets would be 4.3 as well as 6 rupees. So keep focus on the levels and then only enter. So beginners who are willing to do trading in this, so invest in small quantities and wait patiently. So patience is required, especially in penny stocks. So in next videos we'll discuss about positional stocks, and we'll also see about another stock which is present in the comment section. Okay, so definitely if you like the video, definitely like and subscribe. So until then, take care. Bye bye.